Deploying forward into these buildings, we've got 3 little squad-sized strong points, and each one of them is in a position to support the others. We've also got a bit of reverse slope to deal with. If the Russians want to go down to the bridge, they're going to have to cross a crest line at some point. When they do, hopefully our American pixel tripper will be able to get the first shots in, which they do. Our first spot is an unfortunate Russian soldier who gets shot up as soon as he pokes his head up over this hedge line. Soon we got some more Russian infantry popping up on a hill on the left. After a while we can see plenty of contacts springing up and we get ourselves a firefight. It's fairly even until the Russians start bringing up some BMPs for fire support. Even though one of them is quickly taken out by an 84, there's obviously more than one out there, and they're putting a lot of fire down with their 30mm cannons. The squad on the right takes some heavy casualties. That's bad enough, but a little while later we get some sound contacts on the far left. We can't see anything over there, but it looks like the Russians are moving to flank us. They're also trying to put more fire out on the right, but our plucky GIs managed to bag another BMP with the javelin. Regardless, we can't do much to reorientate to face the flanking manoeuvre without exposing ourselves to the fire from the hedge line. When the Russians pop up on the left, they're still coming over the crest in front of a reverse slope position, and some of their infantry gets mown down pretty quick. The Russians respond by shooting the crap out of everything with their BMPs though. The buildings aren't much protection to begin with, but with enough cannon fire they start collapsing, causing even more casualties and forcing some of the troops to relocate. The 2 strong points up front are steadily crumbling under this weight of fire, while the Russians try to push a platoon down the riverbank. The rear strong point gets the drop on them though, knocking out 2 BMPs with 84s and stopping that advance cold. There's not much to celebrate though. The BMPs further back are concentrating on wiping out every trace of opposition, and they're steadily closing in. It isn't long until the last strong point is reduced to rubble, and even though there are some die-hard pixel truppen fighting it out in the ruins, it's only a matter of time before they get overwhelmed. At the end, our striker platoon has 9 men and the disabled striker left. It's lost 23 dead, 13 wounded, and the other 3 strikers have all been knocked out. The Russians, on the other hand, have lost 10 dead, 9 wounded, and 4 BMPs, which are pretty light casualties for securing the bridge. That could have gone better, so if you want to try another option, then pick one. When you're ready to move on, just click the link on the left and we'll have a look at what happened.